What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and today I find myself in a Lumpini park. I tried to shoot the video in my room yesterday and it just seemed kind of boring, so I decided to come back tomorrow to try it again tomorrow, and I'm gonna make the video walking around in the beautiful Lumpini park. So today I'm gonna talk about a much anticipated topic, and that is how to stay in Thailand long term when you are under 50 years old. So when you cannot make use of the retirement visa, and I will also exclude a marriage visa, because I think for most people watching my channel, marriage is not really an option, so I will also exclude that one. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let's enjoy Lumpini Park. As you can see, it's pretty quiet today. It's 2 p.m. The weather is great, so not too many people. Most people are working, so making this video I won't be too distracted. So I made a little list of how to stay in Thailand long term. I will talk about 8 different options of how to do it. I've been here more than 2 years now, so I've got some experience on the topic. And the first one, and probably the easiest one and the cheapest one, is to find a job in Thailand and to get an actual work permit and a work visa. So it's not always easy to find a job, but I guess the easiest job you can find in Thailand is probably a teaching job, teaching English. I used to do that before when I was living in Chiang Mai. I used to be an English teacher. That's an easy way to get a work permit and a free work visa. Another way is to find a job in the tourist sector and the event sector in touristic places like Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok or Koh Samui. It's still pretty easy as a foreigner to find a job in the event sector or in the tourist sector, the hotel industry. You can always find jobs there if you have experience in that field. Another option, if you are an educated person and have some experience as well, is you can try to find a job in an international, multinational company. For example, Agoda is hiring a lot of foreigners, or Deloitte, the big four, are hiring a lot of foreigners as well. Those are the first companies that come to mind when I think about companies that hire foreigners. Insurance companies hire foreigners a lot as well, like Allianz, and I myself am applying to an insurance company as well. So those are some good options if you are looking for a work permit or for a work visa, so keep that in mind. The second cheapest option is to just use the visa exemption and extend your visa each time. When you arrive via airports, then you can use visa exemption up to 6 times a year. So every time you arrive at the airport, you get a visa exemption for 30 days if you come from the countries that are on the list, like Belgium, like I am. So you can do that 6 times every year, and then each 30 days you can extend another 30 days, and that's probably going to be the cheapest option. But they don't really like you doing this, because if you do this 6 times a year, then they can make the case that you don't come to Thailand as a tourist, and then you will definitely run the risk that they will not let you in anymore if you keep doing this every time again. If you come to Thailand on a visa exemption and leave the country and do it again and again and again without having a big break, then there will be a time that they will not let you in. And if you do a visa run by crossing a land border, then you can only do it 2 times a year. So then they're even more strict. So keep that in mind. Right now I'm on a visa exemption because it's very favorable, because to stimulate the tourist industry, they are they're giving you 45 days instead of 30 days, and those 45 days I can extend for another 30 days. So I guess for the coming 6 months, so now the next 4 months and 2 months already, I will just make use of this method and just fly in and out of Thailand 2 or 3 times to not make the immigration officer suspicious. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Use this method for the coming months, the visa exemption method. Then the third option, very similar to the visa exemption, is to just get normal tourist visas. Tourist visas are visas that you have to apply for in your country or in another country. And when you have a tourist visa, then they will much more likely not refuse you at the border because you were approved beforehand. So with a tourist visa, you can run as many borders using airports and land borders as you want. There are no limits. In theory, you can cross land borders many times per year if you are using the tourist visas. So the requirements in Belgium to get a tourist visa is that you have to show your bank statements of the last 3 months, and you have to prove that you have 700 euros in your bank account. So the requirements are very low and it's very easy, and probably in 2 or 3 weeks you will get approved to get a tourist visa in my country. And a tourist visa lasts 60 days, so 2 times as long as the visa exemption, and you can extend it also 1 month, so another 30 days. So yeah, tourist visa not a bad option, but right now I'm just too lazy to apply, and the visa exemption for a couple of months is 45 days, so I'm just gonna make use of that in the meantime. So maybe in the future I'll use tourist visas again. And then another big one, option number 4, is the multiple entry visa, which is a very good one. Most of my friends are using that one. The multiple entry visa is basically a tourist visa, is the same thing, but you get 3 of them, and you only have to apply once, but the requirements are a little bit higher. You need to show your bank statements of the last 6 months, and the requirements are in Belgium that you have to have 6,000 euro in your bank account, so the requirement is a little bit higher, but it's definitely a very comfortable visa to be on, because they will never refuse you at the land border. They will never refuse you in general. You can the way this visa works is you get 3 tourist visas in 1 year, so that means you get 3 times 60 days, and you can extend each time 30 days, so 3 times 90 days in total, and every 90 days you have to leave the country by doing a simple border run or going on holiday somewhere else, and there's no way they're gonna refuse you. So the multiple entry visa, it's a little bit more difficult to apply for, but in my opinion it's definitely one of the best options you can go for, because you're safe for almost a year, and you don't have to be stressed that they will refuse you at the border like you are when you are using visa exemptions time and time again. And then before moving on to the 5th point, I want to mention some useful companies that you can use to make your border runs or visa applications or visa extensions more easy. For example, the company called SWD, so Sawadee Thai Visa Run, is a company that will take you to Laos or to Cambodia by bus for a small fee. They will take you to the border and they will drive you back to Bangkok, all included. So they make sure you get the visa for the country you're going to, and then they bring you back into Thailand with a new stamp. And that's the company I use when I will make a border run to Cambodia. It cost me 3,500 baht, They will bring me to Cambodia, 5 hours, drive me back, and then I will have a new visa exemption stamp, and it's stress-free because you're guaranteed a new stamp. So very good method in my opinion. You can also use it when you're on a tourist visa, or you can use it when you're on a multiple entry visa. So SWD Thai Visa Run, good company to use if you want to use an organized visa run without any of the headaches and without needing to organize it yourself. So keep that in mind, definitely a good company. And then another company I want to shout out that I use myself is a Thai Visa Center for your tourist visas, visa exemption and multiple entry visas. When you want to extend your visa for the extra 30 days that I talked about, you can just text them. They come pick up your passport at your hotel or at your condo. They go take care of it themselves, and then they bring back your passport once you got the stamp. So it's very stress-free, very easy. To extend your visa yourself, you have to drive all the way to the immigration building, which is in the outskirts of the city. So it's pretty far away, so you probably pay like some good money for a taxi, and you have to pay the immigration officers around 2,000 baht, and Thai Visa Center charges 3,500 baht to do it for you. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So shout out to Thai Visa Center. They will do your they will do the visa extension for you. And yeah, I'll have to run so that I don't get wet by the sprinkler. So let's move on to the 5th point. What's up guys? Sorry, I had a corrupted file again. I wanted to talk about the 5th point, and as I'm editing the video I saw that the file was corrupt, so I will quickly go over it in my room. So the 5th point for the ultimate visa guide is an easy one. It's a very good one in my opinion. It's a student visa, and a student visa can be for multiple things. It can be for Thai language, it can be for Muay Thai, it can even be a Thai cooking class, so you have multiple student visas. So in this point I will go over some of the different schools you can go to. For example, Thai language school. I went to a Duke language school in my building. It's in Bangkok, it's in Nana district. It's in the same building where I live, in trendy condominium. They have a Thai school as well called Duke Language School. It's a very professional school, so you will pay a little bit more money. For an 8-month visa, you pay around 40,000 baht. And for a 12-month visa, you pay around 60,000 baht. But it's definitely worth it, and I will talk about it more as I will cut back to Lumpini Park, because half of the file is not corrupted, so I will cut back to Lumpini. See you there. They have morning classes, afternoon classes, so they can be very flexible. So there's definitely a lot of options for you. So the school is very professional. I was very happy with it. So it's definitely a good option if you want to be stress-free and if you have some time to actually go to class, because this school will actually teach you Thai. There are many schools that are a little bit of like fake schools. They just give you the visa and then you pretend to go to school. This school actually takes it serious. So if you choose to go to this one, then you definitely need to spend some time in the classroom as well. So keep that in mind. Then another school I want to talk about in Bangkok is AAA. AAA is a Thai language school as well. And I think that school is a little bit more laid back. It's a little bit less serious. I have one friend who goes there, and it's not that intense as a Duke language school. There you can study part-time. They have a 6-month package and an 11-month package, and you can study full-time, again a 6-month package and an 11-month package. It's cheaper as well than Duke language school. For the 6-month package for both full-time and part-time, you only pay 25,000 baht, and then for the full-time package, for the 6 months and the 11-month full-time package, you pay 35,000 for the full-time 6 months and 40,000 for the full-time 11 months. So yeah, it's definitely a lot cheaper than Duke Language School, but I'm pretty sure the quality is much lower. And besides those two schools that I mentioned, you can find Thai language schools all over Bangkok and Thailand in general. Some of them are very sketchy and don't even require you to go to class. So you're not even studying Thai, they just give you the student visa and you pay for it. But if you actually want to learn Thai, then the two schools that I mentioned are probably a better option. And then moving on to Muay Thai. Muay Thai schools are an option too. I didn't find a lot of Muay Thai schools in Bangkok that provide you a visa, but all over Thailand you have many. One that I found in Bangkok and that I'm actually interested in myself. I might go there to get the Muay Thai visa after I run out of visa exemptions, and that school is called Shakrit Muay Thai School. I called with them and emailed with them back and forward, and they offer a 6-month Muay Thai visa, which has an extra 3 months extendable, and they charge you 35,000 baht. So 35,000 baht for 9 months, it's not that bad. And the 35,000 baht gives you the 9-month visa, and you have to go to Muay Thai school 2 times a week to maintain the visa. So it's much less time consuming than a Thai language visa, because when I used to study in a Thai language school, I used to go there 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, with 1 month on, 1 month off. So that was pretty time consuming. So as you can see, a Muay Thai visa is not that time consuming. You only have to go to class 2 times a week for 2 hours, so pretty easy to maintain, very hustle free. So that's what I'm probably going to do in the near future. And then another school that I have personal experience with is a Core Combat Muay Thai Core Combat School in Chiang Mai. It's a martial arts school. It's not necessarily Muay Thai. It's run by a foreigner. And when I used to live in Chiang Mai, I had a friend who worked there at the school. She was in charge of getting the visas for the foreigners. So I texted her to get some information. About the school. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit distracted as this big water monitor walks by. So, as I was saying, I contacted her for some information about how much they charge for the combat school in Chiang Mai. So, for 12 months you pay around 60,000 baht. So not too bad. It's a little bit expensive, but it's very stress-free, very headache-free, and you get a 1-year visa living in Chiang Mai, which is a very cheap city in Thailand. So if you want to move to Thailand and you're thinking about living in Chiang Mai, definitely check out Core Combat School. I will tag the links in the description, and I will leave the email address of my friend too. If you're interested in joining that school, then definitely shoot her an email, because she gets commission for every customer that goes to her school. So if you want to go there, shoot her an email, and if you become a customer, then you can definitely help her out financially. So yeah, I will leave her email in the description as well. So then moving on to the 6th point, and this is a little bit of a new one. I contacted Thai Visa Center, the company that I shouted out before, for doing such a great job for the visa extensions. I asked them if they got any new options for a 1-year visa besides student visas. There used to be voluntary visas, but they cracked down on it a lot, because many foreigners abused the voluntary visa. So most of the visa agencies, they don't offer voluntary visas anymore. They really cracked down on it. So they came up with another solution, and I will read it out because this one is a little bit more complicated. So at number 6, right now, Thai Visa Center and maybe other visa agencies, they provide a business visa So a business visa which doesn't provide any work permit or work visa, you're not allowed to work, so it's a little bit confusing. And it's actually gives you a visa of 15 months, and it's divided into two parts. So the first 3 months you have to apply for the non-immigrant B visa. It's a visa you have to apply for when you are planning to work in the future. So that's a little bit confusing. They charge you 28,000 baht for that visa. So and it will take about 2 to 4 weeks for the application, and then you get the 3-month non-immigrant B visa. And after those 3 months, they will give you the 1-year actual business visa, and that visa will cost around 55,000 Thai baht. So in total, with all the fees included, 15 months will set you back 90,000 baht. So if you're interested in that and you want to have more details, then definitely contact Thai Visa Center, and they will definitely support you and assist you and give you more information. So point number 6, business visa. It's a new one, it's a little bit complicated, but if you have money, you can stay in Thailand up to 15 months, so it's definitely not a bad option. So with that said, let's move on to point number 7. And point number 7 is probably not very affordable for most of you, for most of the people watching my channel. But if you're young and you're rich, then this is definitely the best option you can get, and that's the Thai Elite Visa. The Thai Elite Visa, there are 2 options. There is the 5-year Thai Elite Visa. For 5 years you pay 600,000 baht. 600,000 divided by 5, so it's around 120,000 baht a year. So it's pretty expensive, but there are no headaches. It's stress-free, so if you have the money, it's definitely a good option. There are no annual fees, so everything is included. 600,000, 5 years. But a better option even is the 20-year Thai Elite Visa. That will set you back around 1 million baht. So when you calculate it, you get 4 times 5-year visas. So every 5 years you have to renew it, and you can do it for 20 years. So, and for those 20 years you will pay 1 million Thai baht. So that's very cheap when you divide it by 20 years. That sets you back only 50,000 baht a year, and calculated for inflation, that's probably a very sweet deal. So some of my friends actually consider taking out a loan to get that visa, but then you have to really be sure that you want to stay here for the rest of your life, because yeah, you pay for the next 20 years. So yeah, the Thai Elite Visa, 20 years, 1 million baht, definitely the best option if you decide to move here for the rest of your life, or at least for the next 20 years. And if you can spend the money in such a big amount at one time. So definitely one of my favorite visas, and if I have the money in the future, then I will definitely consider buying a visa like that, because it's the most headache free, it's the most stress free option, and definitely an option I recommend. And then the last one of the list, point number 8, is the Thai investment visa. This is obviously the most expensive one, so I put it at the last place. It's probably the least feasible one for most of my viewers. So the Thai investment visa will set you back 10 million baht. So it's a lot of money. And you can either put it in Thai real estate, you can put it in a Thai bank account, or you can buy Thai government bonds with it, or you can do a combination of all 3. But the premises is that you have to invest 10 million Thai baht in Thailand in real estate, government bonds, or in a fixed bank account. So when you do that, then you can apply for an investment visa. And an investment visa you can renew every year as long as you maintain your investments. So yeah, if you have a lot of money and you want to make some smart investments and maybe even make some money out of it in the long term, and if you have money to begin with, of course, then you can apply for an investment visa. And that's definitely not a bad one, because you can keep it for the rest of your life. You can easily extend it every year. So if you got the money, which you probably don't if you watch my channel, then the Thai investment visa is definitely one of the better options, and one of the options I like a lot, together with the Thai elite visa. And I hope in the future I can make enough money to apply for a Thai investment visa. So let's see. So with that said, I think I covered the most important visa options. I think this video can be useful for most of you, and if you have any questions, then of course you can leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happy to reply and help you out. So with that said, I will end the video here, as I'm leaving the beautiful Lumpini Park, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. And of course, as always, thank you for watching. Bye bye.